Hello, I'm Charlie from Dead Freights and you're watching BooTV. Well, it started out like me and Franklin, our guitar player. I started a band with him when we were in school. We sort of like found the others like along the way. Dan, our bass player, he's not been in the band for a year yet. So like when we did the opening night on this Libs tour, which was at St. Luke's in Glasgow, that was his 4th gig with us.
Wow.
Or something. Like he's like, you know, brand new.
That was a pretty kind of hectic place to jump in as well.
Yeah, it was a bit. I don't think he was, when we initially got him in, it was sort of, it was going to be on a sort of one album basis, or it was like, we had a recording session booked in that we needed some bass for, so it was kind of like, mate, can you jump in and do the bass for us? Because we knew him, and you know, he plays in bands like, well, we're from Southampton, so we know he could play and stuff, we knew he could play, and then it just sort of, everything kind of snowballed, and I keep sort of, I don't know anymore, but I kept sort of saying to him, like, you know, like in the early stages of a relationship, I kept going, look, if it's moving a bit fast for you, you can just say, you know, but it's not really time for that. But yeah, it started when I met Franklin in school, and we were like, we would have been 12.
Oh, cute. And was it because, like, why did you want to start a band? Were you like big into music as a kid? And
Yeah, that was the only thing I really saw myself doing. And that was kind of the only incentive I really had to go to a secondary school. I really didn't want to go, like, at all, which I'm sure most kids don't, but I was particularly apprehensive, which isn't really like me, because I'm not like, it's not like I'm shy or anything, and I quite like, you know, people and stuff like that, but my mum was just going to me, you know, you could probably meet people to start a band there with.
oh yeah,
You know,
that was
like,
how she got you to go.
Yeah. Go
nice.
and meet some people and start a band. And then I got to that school and it was like 2,500 kids, and not one kid from my primary school went there.
Oh wow.
So it was like massive. It was in a different town, so I was getting trains and stuff to get there, and I just had no idea who anyone was. So I was just asking people in my tutor group if they knew anyone that played the guitar, and like 4 or 5 people in my tutor group were like, yeah, Robbie Franklin. And I liked the sound of his name. He sounded like he was.
He sounds like a proper guitar player.
Yeah, like he sounds like he was already famous. Do you know what I mean? Robbie Franklin on lead guitar. When I was like 11, I was listening to only like Franz Ferdinand in like a big way.
That's pretty cool for an 11-year-old. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I
think?
think I was into fucking busted at the time.
Well,
you know what I mean?
the first music that was really sort of weirdly resonating with me in some way or another was when I was in like year 3 or year 4, I was like really into Eminem.
Oh yeah, nice.
Like, got quite obsessed with like the first 3 records, and then the stuff that comes with that territory. So like a bit of G Unit, you know what I mean, a bit of Obi Trice. Hitler in Hell, Jesus in Jail. I think I just had it in like a note with my phone or something like that, because I liked the alliteration on both of it. But it's mainly, I don't really know what it really kind of means. We open with that track when we play,
nice.
And it kind of drops sort of right down. There's a few lyrics where people laugh, which I really like.
Yeah.
Like, we do a song called The Girlfriend Experience, and when I introduce it, like, we always get like a bit of a chuckle, but I quite like that, because there is like an element of comedy in like like the Eminem stuff. But it's a true story about me getting attacked in Southampton on the way home. It's really fucking scary, actually. I was walking back, it was like 3 a.m, and this fellow was on the other side of the road, and I heard that this really big loud bang, like he'd like knocked something or pushed something over or something. It was really late, and it was a bit of a sinister part of Southampton. So I just sort of put my collar up and looked down and started walking much quicker, and then I heard him across the road to like the side of the road I was on, and I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, no.
And then he went, oi! And I went, fuck, can I ignore this for any longer? And so I kept walking, and he went, you did it again. I was like, fuck. So I turned around, and there's literally this geezer, and he's got like fucking one of those blue, the ominous blue bags that you get from an offie.
Oh yeah,
and a baseball bat.
Oh shit.
And he just goes, me and you, one-on-one. And I was just like, you know.
You were a Batman, like.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking believe it. So I just turned around and ran.
Did you get away?
Yeah. I was like, what, am I going to read him a fucking poem? or playing a fucking song. Like I'm fucking like all of these things that I think are like, you know, I really pin to my personality and think, yeah, I'm really working at that and I'm really crafting that. And it's like, well, it's fucking useless, mate, because he's got a baseball bat. So, yeah, what are you going to do? Like, recite him some Richard II? Like, it's not going to get you
Does that
anywhere.
make you think of Batman? You need some cool gadgets to fight him, like. You know?
Yeah, exactly. No, I had nothing. So, yeah, after getting home, I just thought it would be, I sort of, you know, put it together that he was, because of the bat, he was like Batman, and that was kind of funny. It's sort of like just that sort of rhyme, and it was a bit, and there's like a bit in the middle eight of the spit on the ground and the mud and the blood and the beer, or it's the rush of the blood and the beer, but that's from a Johnny Cash boy named Sue, kicking in the gouge and in the mud and the blood and the beer. And again, I didn't have a line for it, so I put the Cash line in there just as something to sing, and then I just changed the rush of the blood and the beer.
You
so
just changed it for copyright reasons.
Yeah, exactly. There was like an animated one.
Oh, nice.
Mark Hamill played the Joker in that.
In the animated
Luke
one.
Skywalker.
That was like,
oh, really?
that was so.
He did like the voice for the Joker.
That was like so fucking intense and like scary,
sinister.
and like drawn, like everyone looked so evil and it was so dark, and it was so. I used to really like that. The ability to look at a door and know whether you push it or pull it, because it's always embarrassing, isn't it?
That's a good
and it often spoils my exit. We've practiced the songs, the set's sounding strong, everyone's, you know, strung their guitars up, ready for tour, and it's like, I don't think any of us are really prepared, or as prepared as we thought for how things would go. Like, it's been manic, but it's been fucking brilliant, you know. Especially like where we are in, you know, Kentish Town Forum, like isn't. Before this tour came through for us, like, I didn't think I'd be playing the Kentish Town Forum anytime soon, do you know what I mean? Like,
it's pretty big.
Yeah, and like with the Libs crowd, and like playing with the Libertines as well, you know, because they were a band that were a big influence on me, like my songwriting when I was young, and you know what I mean? Like, in fact, the Bristol show that we did yesterday that got pulled for it, before we got booked to do the support on the tour, I had tickets for.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, like I was going, do you know what I mean? Although it was a weird environment, probably, yeah, Stevie Wonder festival, like, yeah.
Sick. The festival was sick. Was that when it was on the Isle of Wight?
Yeah,
so good then.
But I remember he did She Loves You, and I was like, fuck, Stevie Wonder playing fucking Beatles, like, this is insane. And then he just sort of starts kind of just picking out songs, and he's kind of telling the band what they're doing. Oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. And he goes, look, I know we just did Beatles, but would you guys mind, should we do Imagine? And obviously the crowd just goes fucking mad. And then Stevie Wonder just plays Imagine. Making an album at the moment. So we're going to record more of that, so we're going back to Margate. There's 2 singles that are being produced by Stevie Young, who plays in AC/DC. And Gary's coming down to Southampton and doing pre-production for the record and stuff, which is like, I really love those sessions because he's great. He's got a brilliant musical mind. We just sort of show him what we've been doing, and he'll just be like, yeah, do that bit again, or, you know, lose that, or double that bit up, and then you just sort of, I've just been doing what he tells me to do, and it's gone pretty well so far. Yeah, it's sort of single-handedly saving my life day by day.
You're learning lots of.
Yeah, we're learning loads off the Libs. A lot of do's, some don'ts. Just like, yeah, studio stuff and stuff for the record, really, which would be good. We've never made an album before, or, you know, obviously we've had like recording sessions and stuff, but it's like working on something that you know is going to end up as like one body of work. You want it to sort of be like coherent with itself, and you want to brand it properly, and I don't know, it's nice, like, you do feel a bit different writing songs that you know are going to end up on a record.
You're going in with a new approach, like you're gonna
kind of. So I think the next 2 we're gonna do singles of The Girlfriend Experience and a song called Hot Dig It You Down, I Want to Kill Your Man. But I don't know if they're going to end up on that album or not. Actually, right now.
Why not?
Nice.
No, well, I mean, thank you.